we'll see how we fare. I'll play one that's more of a support for you.
Which is part of the reason why these Chinese clans have all 60-70% players in them, besides the fact they fucking cheat. But they come over here and their stats are zeroed because they're on the new server.
Well, and that's so also why too they're buying that they're getting they're using. I guess I should say so. I just probably started the stream, but they get older accounts that have crappy stats because it balances it out.
Right, but they their first 10 games in all their ships are fantastic because A, they've played X amount of games already, so they know what the ship does, what it doesn't, and B, they cheat, so their stats are really, really high. So now the algorithm in the RNG says, oh, this guy must be good, but we're going to base his skill based on his first 10 games, and it goes from there, right? Yes, they may be getting tougher matchmaking, but they're getting better RNG.
Well, the thing that's funny with this, because I do have my old account on here. You know, when I was actually, that was when I was having problems with the game center.
Right.
And it really blew me away because on here, my kill to death ratio is 2.2. And on the other one, my kill to death ratio is like 13.0. And it's because RNG's not playing a factor in the other account because it's too new.
And just take a look at like your stats in the Musashi versus the Yamato. I guarantee you the Musashi's much, much better, right?
Oh yeah.
But they're the same ship. They're, you know, between tier 9s and 10s, they're probably the closest to being the exact same, right? And how can I have a 58% win rate in the Musashi, but a 46% win rate with the Yamato? When they're the same ship, do I play differently? No. You know?
Oh crap! I didn't update Aslan's.
Aslan sucks because the forward backward has gone away. So.
Well, actually, I would have had to reinstall Aslan's anyway, so it's not too big of an issue. I have 16 gigabytes left.
What's what? Clausewitz is German?
Yeah. It's are you looking in the auction?
Yeah. So Vallejo must have radar, and that's probably it for the enemy team, right?
Well, I found out that it's actually not one nation out there. It's actually a lot of the ones on the Asian server. Because there's actually people from, like I was saying before, Singapore, South Korea. There's a lot of them that are, and they play on here, and they use the hack game editor to make it where it's playable for them, but it gives them too much of an advantage.
Right. And I'm sure the Aussies are the same way there.
I don't want to have to push in, but I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to hide behind the island.
I wish I didn't have to reinstall, but the game's too big. 250 gigabytes.
I can at least install the cat.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. I could go get that idol. Oh, Vallejo's here. He's got radar. Going wide. I'm detected. Friesland. Oh, great. Got me on Hydro, because I suck. But he's chasing me.
Engine boost activated.
How long is this fucking Hydro? Jesus. Distance, there we go. Torpedo tube's destroyed.
Rip.
Holy shit.
There's a daring in there with him. He's screwed.
Yeah,
Of
but
course,
still,
the Azuma steals the kill.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, what?
Feel free to grab your thing. You know, I put in its place.
Just tell me later.
he borrowed your butt plug, Draven. It's not the first time.
That
Won't be the last time.
reminds me of that joke. Hey, Mom, I got a date tonight. Can I borrow your fridge tickler?
Hey, never mind.
Hey, wake up.
I saw a pretty good
Oh,
meme
yeah.
today.
I saw that. I appreciate that, Mika.
Did you already take it back out?
No, I've actually found that half the time when I am playing games,
Yeah.
I forget about it.
I gotcha. Hopefully it doesn't need to download more. Knowing Wargaming, it probably will.
Actually, I have an idea since I'm already dead. Let's do this. Go here. Refresh the. Yeah, so. Because you just gave me an idea, Mika.
Well,
All their hydro and all of their radar came to the same cap we were at.
less than a gigabyte remaining. Hopefully that's all it needs. Knowing Wargaming, I'll be like, okay, now to download another 100 gigabytes.
So, if it says that I left the div, I'm installing Aslins. I got it. Let's see. So we'll do this. Link. And do this as wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I just looked at the resources that Warships uses.
Yeah, it's not, they're very bad at optimizing their game.
You know what's funny with it?
But,
World of Warships, which I think in most instances less demanding than Warframe,
yeah.
uses twice the resources, the processing resources, than Warframe does.
Well, it's because, DE knows how to optimize their game, where I don't think, Warships does.
Well,
They
the
just-
other big thing is if you look at the XML and like Warships,
yeah.
they have it set up where your computer's doing the bulk of the heavy lifting, and from most games, and Warframe falls into the category of most games, they don't do that. Graphics, your graphics card running hard is one thing, but when your graphics card and your CPU are both running hard in conjunction, then that's kind of a big giveaway. That I didn't think that they could do that, but on a monetary standpoint, if you don't own your own servers, it's smart because all the processing is not being done on the server; it's being done on people's computers.
Yep. Why is it stuck at 1 megabyte remains to download?
Sign a user agreement.
Usually, there's going to be a pop-up or something, yeah, like an agreement or something that they
So far there hasn't.
either that or it's a hook that they have because they're trying to uncompress, decompact stuff.
Oh, it says installing now, so maybe
Yeah.
that's why.
So, because usually they send it compressed,
Yeah.
so you're not because like data
So
files.
you're not
and
downloading like
scripts-
200 gigs?
Yeah, because with the data files of the scripts are a lot smaller that way. Well, text files when you zip them down,
Yeah.
you could turn a 100 gig text file down into like 50 meg, 80 meg. You know, I mean, you can really compress the heck out of them.
We just lost 4 ships in a row.
Well, Well, that's cool. Guess what? It didn't kick me out of the game when I mean, it did, but it brought me right back into the game after I threw assets on. So that is another perk I'll give Wargaming, because of the passive kick you out of the game. We're still in the div together too.
We're down 5 ships.
Well, look at, outside of you, look at where our team is.
Up your butt.
They're all clustered together, hiding.
I'm clustered by myself hiding.
Oh, wait.
You son of a bitch.
I'll try launching it, and then if it launches, I'll put Aslan's on. Aslans, robots, and...
Oh, yeah. Robots in my side.
Yeah, Dad.
They
have a new intro movie. Do you know
I
what
saw
the
the sub one.
Yeah.
We have 5 points.
It's only subs now in the intro movie, and wow, is it loud. But so now I need to install.
If it wasn't
Aslan.
for you doing that, we would have lost.
Yep.
Wow, notice that? Iowa pulled out just as your troops were coming.
He pulled out
I
his
noticed
car.
that. I torped somebody.
Yeah, we went below 0.
I should be first because I got a cap and a torpid.
Why am I in full screen? I don't want to be in full screen.
Nope, I'm last.
I should
Windows
be last.
Holy crap, they screwed up all my settings. So let me exit the game, install Aslan's, and I'll have to reset up my settings. But do you know what they had my my resolution at?
Huh.
It was at like 1,100 by 600.
Okay, so they have submarine tokens to get the subs.
Yep. You need 1,000 per tier. Or if you spend free experience, you can buy crates, and they have like a 20% chance of dropping a sub. I think it's 13% chance for tier 6 subs, and it's like a 7% chance for tier 8 subs.
Actually, I want to see what I could get in the... Because I've been accruing a lot of coal.
Browse, that's right, I need to tell you where Warships is. F? Oh yeah, there's a new ship for steel. It's 22,000.
I got 17,000.
It's a
Vallejo.
yeah, it's tier 9 if I remember correctly. It's a
Yeah.
cruiser.
Yeah, there's one in our game.
Yeah, I see it right there.
It looks like a Atlanta with how it's set up. Or not Atlanta, a Austin.
One of it's got the... One of it's got the auto fire.
Either Austin or that tier 7 that we have. It's like the big gun Atlanta. I forgot what it's called. The Boise, or whatever.
Yeah. So you doing 10s again, Dave?
I'm gonna be on really soon, just to let you know.
Okay. Oh wait, naval battles. Even if we don't win, at least we can get some oil that way.
There's also personal missions or challenges.
Division Star. Oh wow. So yeah, you want to do the Division Star because if you div up with people,
Yeah. You get steel in that, right?
well, you also get the first one. You get 1,000,000 credits,
Oh, okay, that's useful.
which I know will help you out.
Yep. No, it won't really help you or Dave. Or Kerikow.
You know what that reminds me of?
Uh,
Married with Children, the scene where they're trying to use aliases.
yeah.
Jefferson told them what they're gonna do. It's Hank. Oh, sorry, Hank. That's okay, Al. Calling them by their real names.
Be careful of that.
Yeah, it's just for kicks and giggles. For the amount of gold I have,
Yeah.
I'm curious if I was to get a ship, because I accrued quite a bit of gold from the anniversary.
Yeah. How much gold do you have?
A little over 12,000.
Holy crap. You could probably get a tier 8.
Only certain ones. I could get the Congress and wipe out almost all my gold.
Congress, is that a cruiser?
That's the one that you have, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tier 8 Alaska. Loses
There's-
2 guns, but has the same guns and everything else about it's the same. Same armor, same guns, and same consumables.
There's the. I have the Kaga. They have the Saipan in here. The hood. Damn, these things are expensive.
Welcome to Wargaming. I wanted to get that Japanese tier 8 heavy tank, but I didn't want to spend that much gold on it. Oh, I didn't want to spend that much money on it. They're pretty much asking for all of the money I currently have just to get it.
Well, I noticed that with in tanks, the prices have gone up too.
Yep.
Which it's funny because again, if you look at warplanes,
Yeah.
they jack the prices up, and then after the game died, then they start offering $1 deals, $1 and $2 deals. Where I know that they try to bait people in that, oh well, you know, for $1 I can get a tier 3. It's got to be good, and then they have all the people in there, people that are playing. I mean, pretty much, you get a new player in there, they focus the hell out of them. Just nuke them.
All right, let's go.
Let's see. So this is based on earn as many ribbons as you can. Okay, so aircraft carrier. So I was looking at the personal challenges. Oh wait. Okay, so that's ribbons. So what do you want to do? 10s again?
Yeah, wait on Mika.
I'm just waiting for Aslan to download it, and I am good.
Wait a minute. It's 25. Did I not get it? I mean, I
What's
know I got
25?
nuked early. It's 25 ribbons. Yeah, I didn't get it. I only had 21 ribbons. But I
Well,
figured
if it was ribbons, I didn't get it either because I didn't have any gun hits.
because I figured that me taking on the freeze zone, I had a better chance than you did.
Yeah. And then the daring jump, yeah. Yeah. And our cruiser support went to like halfway between the middle cap, and it couldn't fire anywhere, so it was crazy. is Coda Bro?
That's Cody. He's a regular on YouTube on my stream.
Oh, cool.
Really cool guy. He was actually on when I was playing Warframe. He hopped in and said hi. That's actually the main reason why I still stream, is because of the fact that so many people hop in and say hi and they're friendly and they show their support. They're like a really, really good push-up bra that you never want to take off.
I want to take off every single bra I've ever seen. So, I don't know how that's going to work.
Again, that brings up a thought from Married to Children. When Al was trying to show Bud how to take off a bra, and he got his finger stuck in the bra. Was getting attacked by the mannequins. He was trying to get his finger out. Help me! Help me! Then you have people like Charlie Harper just flip, it cuts right off with one finger.
Yep.
I really like the Holland, but it's not it's a support destroyer. That's something else I don't like either, is that they, you either have to play it like we did, where you have one that's a spotter and one that's a support, or you have to play just the spotters if you play by yourself, because you never know if your team's going to have anything else. Because I've had it where I've dropped in the Holland and the enemy team's got a Shimakaze, and that's all you have for destroyers, and your team won't push up, and then if you lose, you get negged by everyone because, well, you didn't push up.
So the New York Times puts an article they called Republicans Conspiracy Theorists, right? Because they said that the voting machines were collecting data on voters and poll workers and sending it to the Communist Chinese Party.
Shit. I wanted to ask you, so how are things going with after the hurricane hit down there?
Fucking mess, man. It's cataclysmic. It's just a shit show. It's devastation. It's biblical. I mean, the whole town of Fort Myers Beach is wiped off the map. Sanibel's destroyed. Pine Island, which is a large island of residential, destroyed. A third of Cape Coral, the city of Cape Coral, is destroyed. I mean, yeah, the hurricane just wrecked it. And like every other storm that's ever happened, the press comes down and shows the devastation, but they just show the same, 1 mile, 2 mile swath every single time, the same houses, the same everything. The press is underrepresenting the damage in Florida, in Fort Myers, because of Ian. I mean, it's just massive, and it goes tip to tip on the entire county, and Lee County is a very large by area county.
Well, and I will say this is something I've been harping about left and right when it comes to the media. And I've talked to some of the promoters about this because they like what I've been doing versus some of the other places. But it's not just trying to get the word out there. If you're in the news, you should be unbiased. It should be impartial. It should be, you either provide the information in a positive spin, or if it's promotional. But in general, if you're legitimate news, it shouldn't be favoring one side or the other, and it should be totally unbiased. It should be informational. And I think there's a huge difference between journalism and an editorial. If you're going to give your opinion, that's an editorial. It shouldn't be in the news. If
Correct,
it's
but
journalism, it should be in the news and it should be informative and
everything's an
unbiased.
editorial nowadays. Everything.
I saw with they have these talk shows, sports talk shows, and you could spot right on the spot, like in basketball. That's one of the sports I'm really into. They get athletes in there, and the athletes are supposed to give you a perspective of what it's like from the players. But when you get these journalists that have never played basketball, and they're telling you, no, this is how it is, this is how it is. It's like you've never played at the professional level, you never played at the collegiate level. That's why you have former NBA players or former EuroLeague players in there. It's because they know what's I mean, it's like when you see somebody fouled, you can't tell if it's a hard foul or a regular foul. These guys know because they've been in the league for 15 years or 20 years,
Right.
and and they're trying to argue with them, but it's like you're in there to provide these are the stats, these are this is what the administration of the team saying. But if it's play by play, if the players are explaining it to you, the former players, listen to them because they've got the experience. And it's the same thing here. I mean, there was one with one of the conflicts going on. They had a former general in there. I think it was a 3 or 4 star general, and he was explaining, well, these are the tactics that I see them being used. And they actually had the journalists in there arguing with them. Well, well, nobody really knows what their tactics are. It's like, well, this is what I've seen. It's like the dudes. I mean, to be a general, you've been in the military for what, 20 years, 25 years, to be that far up the food chain, and they're trying to argue with him, and it's like, he deals with tactics and strategy, primarily. I've never heard of a general that made it up to general working in inventory. Maybe there is, but
I don't know. Logistics wins wars.
yeah. Well,
I'll tell you that from the hurricane rescue.
I didn't know this either. The U.S., our military's got the best logistics in the world,
That's.
which is why
Are you ready, Mika?
I just have a little bit left. There's about 500 megabytes left, and then I'm good.
What's your speed?
2.2 megabytes per second.
So it'd be about 60. You said you got about 500 meg.
250 seconds, so another 4 or 5 minutes.
About around 400 now. The main thing that screwed me over, I just stopped it was trying to install World of Tanks Blitz and World of Tanks.
Yeah.
Well, I kept telling it no. But I'm almost done.
Well, I was looking at logistics with us. We've been able to stage wars in the Middle East, in Latin America, and I think they said that
Africa.
Yeah, and they were saying the turnaround for the U.S. is about 5 weeks to get a full theater set up, and they were pointing out countries like Japan, China, South Korea, a lot of the European ones. They can do partial staging, but they can't do a legitimate staging like we can. And even with them, most of the times with that, they need about 2 to 3 months prep time, whereas we need just barely over a month to get our full theater set up. We could actually have bombing runs actually set up within 3 days, just because of our long-range bombers. Long-range bombers and in-air refueling to the extent that we have it set up versus everyone else, and then also the amount of aircraft carriers that we have internationally. But the other thing with that too, with logistics, is maintenance. We actually do the level of maintenance we use on the hardware. There's not many countries that compete with the U.S. Germany, Israel, Japan. I actually thought Russia was up there until this whole conflict going on. they've been showing that their maintenance isn't very good. I mean, it's really bad, and I was really surprised with that.
300 left.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go to bed. It's 7 in the
No!
morning here.
Are you going to be on tomorrow, Dave?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow.
It took too long.
Oh, it's
So
okay.
yeah, it just took too long. No worries. All right.
There's 1 minute left.
Yeah, I can't wait. I
Alright.
only had time for a couple anyway. All right, you kids have fun, enjoy, and go sink some ships.
Hey, Kerikow, you're awesome.
Awesome, Kerikow.
Be safe, and I talk at you.
Okay, sleep good.
Sleep
User
well.
disconnected from your channel.
Oh,
No,
my
I-
bad.
No, it's okay. If you want, we can play a couple, or we can play tanks,
Sure.
whichever you want.
I'm fine either way.
I mean, we could, we don't have to play in the random.
There should be event mode, shouldn't there?
I don't know if they're, unlike, well, they do it like tanks. They have the Saving Transylvania.
Because they say Halloween Nightmare operations right now.
Yeah, it's the Saving Transylvania. So
I see.
let's see, it's it's the tier 3 one.
I see. The only thing I'll have to do is when I get on, I'm going to have to redo my settings. Just because all my settings are literally like at the worst possible settings.
What is Wolfpack?
I have no clue.
Oh, it's the sub one.
Oh, there's a sub operation?
It's not the sub of the week, so I don't know. I doubt we'd get a full team.
But that's new.
You have to have at least 4 people to play it. An enemy convoy with a strategic cargo on board is trying to break through to neutral waters. A combat squadron is rushing to aid the convoy. Your mission is to break through the lines of escorting ships and destroy all transports before the reinforcements arrive.
Huh. And this is with subs?
Yeah, it's only tier 6 and tier 8 subs.
Huh. I guess they got released with this update. Huh?
That's pretty cool.
Do you know when the subs got released?
Like where they're not rentals but they're full-fledged?
Yeah,
No.
it was today
Oh, wow.
at 1 a.m.
See, and I think it's cool that they're trying to add stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think the problem with subs is the same problem as there is with aircraft carriers, and that's they're-
Dominance?
well, in real life, they're such domineering ships that it's really hard to keep it balanced.
Yeah, well, it's the one that gets punished the most, I would say, is battleships. And I would say right now, Russian battleships specifically.
Well, what's funny with this, when the aircraft carriers, when they did the whole revamping them,
Yeah.
the ones that got screwed were destroyers. And now, because they've nerfed them, the rocket planes so hardcore, there's not a lot of people that can dominate the destroyers, so everybody goes
Yeah.
after the battleships.
And the funny thing about it, the battleships that everyone's going to go for are the Russians.
Well, unless
And-
if you're in Japanese or German aircraft carriers,
Yeah.
the German battleships are really sweet targets because the turtleback's perfectly flat on top. You can always citadel them.
Yeah.
They're easy stat patters. Which I think is really, it's just stuff like that. It's really. Hey, Cody, bro.
Extracting takes a while.
I don't know. He's in the game right now. He may just be logged in.
Oh, Ranked Battles just added a new season. Season 9. Oh, it's finishing installation, so I should be...
Yeah, Cody's in. We could actually do the 3 of us and
Okay.
try.
Yep, there we go. Finish. Now I just need to fix my settings because they're all garbage. Because I'm not playing on a tiny little screen because it's giving me off resolution. Should load fast at least, I think. Pop my deck. Yep, there we go. Now the fix. I don't care about the submarines. Okay, settings. Resolution. Give me my max res.
Well, and I'm not slamming the. Like I said before, that I understand why people use stuff like Hag. Doesn't mean that I agree with it, but I understand, you know.
Yeah. But it's the equivalent of using aimbot in a first-person shooter.
Yeah. Well, and that's I didn't realize. I thought it was just an issue with wargaming.
Yeah.
But like Division 1, they actually they have something built in like that, and somebody tested it. They actually were throttling their ping rate.
Yeah.
They noticed that when they played normally, they were hitting about 50% of the time, 50, 55 at long range. Yeah. And then if you actually have your ping high enough and the latency modifier that's in the game kicks in, all of a sudden their accuracy jumped up to 90% because it was compensating because of the lag. And you know,
gotta keep them compensated.
That's kind of the same thing with what what they're using Hags for.
Yeah. Here, one sec. Let me just grab my freebies, so that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with it, but I understand why they use it. And that's where I don't blame them. I blame wargaming.
Yep. Well, pretty much everything's wargaming's fault. Just not saying in a sarcastic way. I mean legitimately.
Yeah. Well, if they actually had the bulk of the workload on the server, this is why games like wargaming, Warframe, War Thunder, a lot of these have really, really good anti-cheats.
Yep.
And here they don't. It's just it's not because of bad coding. It's the way the code's structured.
It's because of bad programmers.
Well, it's not. It's bad business model because they're doing it to save a buck. And you know, it's in the beginning it wouldn't have a bearing, but now that people have been able to build scripts to basically make money out of this.
Holy crap! 70,000 free experience.
Because I'll defend the coders in wargaming. They actually, from what I know and what I've seen, they're good coders. It's just,
okay, the managers of the coders.
Yeah, that right there, 100%, I agree, 1,000,000%. Those are the people that should be taken behind the tool shed and beaten with a wet noodle.
In Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, that's oh wait, actually, well, that's a tier 7. Wait. Huh, wait a minute. The Tolan. I'm just gonna check some armory.
Oops, I put the wrong tags.
Are you tagging stuff now? Do you really stoop to that level?
There we go.
That's a joke.
Yeah, I just I still had the Warframe tags on the stream, so I updated them to Warships.
Okay, yeah, Dad. The Vallejo or whatever it's called, Vallejo. It looks like it's like a tier 9 Austin. Let's see, what ammo does it use? It uses HE. Oh, okay, HE and AP. 12% fire chance with a 6-second reload. Holy crap. Okay, that seems broken. Is it? I am ready. There's nothing we can do with these ships, right?
No.
They're already... But, that Vallejo, whatever it's called, how's 10 guns that reload every 6 seconds with a 12% fire chance?
Well, that's HE spammer.
I think that's better than the Smolensk, isn't it? No, I think
Why?
the Smolensk has more guns.
What? How many barrels does it have? 16?
10.
10. It's got 2 less barrels than the Smolensk, but twice the fire chance. But the rate of fire is also twice as long.
Okay, I need to turn down this game. It's louder than snot. Oh, that's why. All of my audio's maxed.
That's one thing that Wargaming will do if you let them pick your settings.
Yeah.
They do tend to max everything out.
So many babes, so little time.
How
Don't
does
worry,
Zumo talk to
girls.
me
There's
right
plenty
now?
of Duke to go around.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's why the water's like that. It's because I have those things on the side of my ship.
Just watch out for the battleships. Their guns are decent, but their secondaries are really scary.
I gotcha. Should I shoot
Basically.
HE?
Yeah, I would.
How do I change my... Oh,
This
there
will
we
be-
go.
There'll be catapults and battleships.
This has stupidly OP torpedoes. They reload every 20 seconds. They're slower than snot.
About as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle.
They also hit harder than snot. I'm guessing you're focusing?
Yeah, I was trying to get rid of the battleships. Yeah, the ships in this, for the most part, are pretty OP, except for against Rasputin. We should be seeing the next phase of these guys.
fire on me.
I like big guns, and I cannot lie. You're about as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle.
Woohoo!
This is a force to be reckoned with.
Much better.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Give me back my steering. Oh crap.
Use the hammer when you need one.
Ow. That didn't sound good.
You know what the scary part is with that?
Oh, what?
We'll probably get 1 star.
Really?
Well, because we, all the secondary tasks we failed.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Well, the biggest reason was that I would say,
Yeah.
one of our heaviest gunners at Jackal
Yeah.
went on the other side of the map.
So we got screwed because of that.
Yeah. Well, look at it this way.
But why
Everyone's
does the
got
guy
to
say
kill
we have
him.
to stay in the ring?
Yeah, yes. We had to keep somebody in the ring, which the battleship could have done.
I see.
So, with him roaming off, you know, that's why if you look at it, look how everybody's got kills,
Yeah.
except for the battleship. And it's because he wasn't, the only thing he probably took out was a couple of the catapults.
I see. Oh, we have to get to the...
Yeah, in between the 2 pillars.
I didn't realize they'll just drive me around. Well, I'm a DD, I can get there.
Well, we don't have to, it's just,
Pennsylvania?
Transylvania does, yeah. If you get inside the ring, he'll actually heal you too, which is cool.
Yep. Do you know what my hit points are? 6,666.
Oh god.
Did it.
Yeah, we'll get 1 or 2 stars. I think 1.
If there still are stars. Because of the operation change. Up there.
Oh, we got 3, wow.
I made 69,000 silver.
You know what's funny? I got 96.
96?
Yeah, the
Thousands?
reciprocals. Yeah, I got 96,000.
Let me check the combat missions real quick. Just curious.
Of course, the Jackal was in last place.
He was?
Yeah. We were first, second, and fourth.
I assume you can't get the other ships right now? The higher tier ones?
You have to get through, they'll release it once. I think it's once a week with the next missions.
I see.
So
What
we're
where are
stuck
the
with these.
missions? I don't see any.
If you go to, I don't think, it's up in battle type. So they have Saving Transylvania and then Sunray in the Darkness, which is tier 10. And that's it. They only have 2 of them.
I see.
They used to be tier 8. That's kind of a shock.
They wanted to bring it up a notch.
Cool. I didn't realize that they actually had a couple freebies. Well, a freebie. They have one here that you have to spend doubloons on.
Of course.
Oh, come on, it's only 150 doubloons.
Your soul, please.
Let's try that again.
Alright.
No, it's... This one I could rack up a lot of damage in.
Oh, which one?
Just in the Igor.
I see.
Well, it's basically the St. Louis, and the St. Louis and Bogatyr and at tier 3 are my best ships.
I gotcha.
I said my record in the Bogatyr is like around 100, roughly around 150,000. Right now, with all the changes that they've done, there's no way I'm going to get that again.
Why not?
At tier 3 with the new meta, I could go toe to toe with one of those guys,
Yeah.
and we'll end up canceling each other out just because. That's pretty much about as far as I'm going to be able to go in that respect, you know.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
Two minutes of rack of damage to the catapults.
Yeah.
Oh, I already took a nap, Corgan.
Watch where you're driving, Igor. Not you, the other one.
Yeah.
The dog pilot.
See, normally when I'm playing this thing,
Yeah.
because it's got a ton of smaller guns, I try to get broadsides on them.
I gotcha.
Squeal, piggy, squeal.
Next time I left the circle.
No, we'll try to be around. Corgan.
Wait, what?
Oh, Corgan says he's got to drop off his wife thing. He's going to try to get on.
Oh, okay. Why is he dropping his wife?
To work, silly.
Holy crap, 4 fires.
You're about as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle. You're about as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle.
I think the battleships are best suited for knocking out the catapults.
Yep, and one salvo I did 35,000 to a catapult.
This is a force to be reckoned with. Much better.
Damn.
Of course,
Desert
that
road,
last
no
round
gas,
starts the fire.
and no chicks.
better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. You're about as tough as a piss-flavored popsicle.
Much better.
You can't fight, and you died a virgin. That's a tough break.
Oh, triple fires.
Hail to the king, baby.
Pretty nasty conflict.
Yeah.
See, you did two things there that I give you major praise for. One, you stayed in ring. Two, you wiped out the catapults. Those catapults would be a major nightmare.
But I got no kills.
The one after this, it's kind of hit or miss with me. This is because they've had it around for so long. It's the for the special Halloween missions. It's the strongest for me.
I gotcha.
That and the St. Louis and the Bougainville. I've got some of the ships I have the most time playing.
I gotcha.
Oh, we got 3 again.
Oh, I got second.
Awesome.
That's like a container. Test your luck.
Testies your luck.
Yep, testes are your luck.
I like that. The commander, Victor F. Einstein.
Like, what's new in the tech tree? Oh wow, there's a new Japanese cruiser line.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to be the light cruisers, isn't it?
Yep. The Ushakov looks not that good.
God, look at the Yodo. 18 dual-purpose 150mm guns.
Yep, and it should be the scariest light cruiser in the game. 10% fire chance too. and it reloads every 12 seconds.
So the Smolensk can get up 3 salvos in place of that one,
Yeah.
but also those are about 30 millimeters bigger than the Smolensk.
Yeah, and they have a higher fire chance by 1%.
Where you said 10%, right?
Yeah,
The Smolensk is only around 5.
I thought it was at 9%.
It should be pretty low.
I thought it was 9% base.
Let me look it up. Where is it? Right there. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. I thought it was only like 5%. That'd be fun if I could bring the Smolensk in here.
Yeah, that'd be balanced.
Actually, let's see something. Where is it? Oh. You know what?
What?
Go to your LARP tab at the top and you'll get 1,000,000 credits.
LARP tab.
Or you should be pretty close to it.
Live action roleplay. Yep, I got it.
Yeah, because Cody's in the clan too, so...
What ships are you guys playing?
Igor.
Igor? I hardly even know her.
Come on, unfreeze. Awesome, good job, Cody. Yeah, that million. Yeah, I mean it adds up.
Yep.
Granted, I don't have the credits like at Kerikow and
1
non-existent.
billion.
He's got like I think like 1 billion. I think Non's somewhere around like 5 billion or 10 billion.
I bet I could do that in tank, so just that sounds like grinding for like 10,000 matches.
Well, part of it too is they play a lot of ranked, so the matches are fast, and you could actually earn some pretty good credits that way.
Yeah, but the matches are fast in Blitz.
Oh, Elite Dangerous. Do you remember that game, Mika?
Yep.
Corgan's got it.
Ah, I think I have it on my Switch.
Let's get it on.
I haven't played it, but I think I may have it on the Switch. I think we may own it on Epic Games too.
Yeah. Well, shit, that's something we can actually play with Corgan.
Only one of us could.
That sucks.
We need 2 copies. You think Tesla would be the one commanding the ship? Not Einstein. Love how it could throw its ball while not aimed at us.
Makes it fun and engaging.
popsicle.
Much better.
Rest.
Hail to the king, baby.
Up. Almost near to Transylvania. You okay?
Uh-huh. I was just sitting there thinking everybody's trying to knock out the catapults so that they don't think about that. Yeah, we got to keep at least one ship in where the Transylvania is. Now everybody's rushing over there.
gas, and no checks.
Much better.
Desert road, no gas, and no checks.
Much better.
No gas, and no checks. We're about as tough as a flavored popsicle.
Much better.
Yeah, Pineapple Lumps is like, oh, it seems a lot easier than last year. It's like between the three of us, we wiped out 13 ships.
We did?
Yeah, that might be why it's quote easier. he got 2. Granted, my ship's barely intact.
Oh yeah, it is.
Do you think it's easier than last year?
I don't know.
I don't think you can hurt each other in this.
Nope.
Hey, cool.
Yeah. Too bad there's you don't get actual rewards.
They have one if we get enough base experience.
What other game modes are there?
That's it. Except for random and co-op.
I see. No brawls and stuff like that?
No, not right now. They replaced it with this.
Oh.
You feel up to doing this again, or you want to do random, or what do you feel like doing?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll do this like one more time. You know,
How long have we been on?
an hour and a half.
I see.
Actually, we could go for a walk too.
Whatever you want.
Let's do one more and then we'll skedaddle.
Alright. Probably no walk then.
Oh, you know what then? Let's
What?
just go for a walk then.
It's up to you.
Well, if we do that, then we can go for a walk. I can work and I can hop on a little later this morning.
Okay.
I actually wanted to see if I have, because I think we've. Hold on, let me just check something. Let's input that. Yeah, I got a. Evidence streamer, we're gonna skedaddle. We will try to get. Well, I'll try to get it back a little bit later. Maybe the two of us will. I'm gonna try to get some work done so we can play a little bit later today. Hopefully, you guys will be here, and we'll catch you guys then. Take care.